Hey guys, so I know I'm late with this recap again, but as you know, I'm in college, I got stuff to do. I'm wearing my Vegas cap, which means I don't have my hair on. And I just got back from doing something. I'm doing a bunch of recaps today because the CW decided to premiere all their shows this week, and I'm just trying to keep up with all of them. Right now is Wednesday, so I'm starting my Riverdale recaps as well as Dynasty, but what I didn't notice until today is the same day as Empire and Stars, so I'm gonna have to wait until it comes on the app and do all of that. But anyway, aside from those recaps, here's your dancing recap. Now, this week was most memorable year, and y'all already know the tears are gonna come. So we're just gonna recap we're just gonna recap the main dances so far. So, first one was Frankie Muniz. Y'all, I didn't know Frankie had memory loss, had so many injuries. I had no idea. Like, for real, I had no idea he had gone through that much. But y'all, it was just whew. Him and Whitney, they did a quick step. I was like, man, quick step is hard. Like, I've seen them do quick step, but it's just like a back to back, like a very, very delicate thing where you have to be really good on your feet. And they did really good for their dance. Alright, so with that being said, it was really great. I'm trying to find my notes that I took on this episode, but I'm just skimming it for right now. Alright, found my notes. So they got an 8. They got a 20. I'm trying to add my math, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm in college. I can't do simple math. 24 out of 30, which is great. That was kind of like the average for like the other dancers. But yeah, they did really good. Next was Terrell Owens and Cheryl. They had a Viennese waltz. He did in honor of his grandma who helped raise him. And that was when I first started crying. I was like, oh man. It kind of felt like the tears were about to come on. It was just like, oh man, my heart. They did really good. They got 24 out of 30, which is good. Nikki and Artem, they gave contemporary. This is my favorite dance because she did her dance it was dedicated to the year that she injured her neck, and she thought it was the end of her career, but she came back 7 months later. This was the most vulnerable and open we've seen her in her dances all season, and this is why it's my favorite. And I loved it so much. And Nikki Bella, she is just so awesome. It was just so great. Whew, man. Next we had Nick and Peta. They had a contemporary to the year Nick married Vanessa. It was so sweet. I'm like, oh my god. And I actually watched the wedding special. Y'all, it was beautiful. It was just so beautiful. They got a 22 out of 30, which kind of put them at the bottom of the leaderboard. But, it was a great dance. It was memorable year. Just for the side. It really was great. Now, Lindsay and Mark did Viennese waltz to honor the year that she lost her dad. Oh man, it was so sad. And Mark actually wore the hat and the scarf. They had a beautiful dance, and they had a beautiful red balloon. They got a 26. I'm trying to do math. Yes, 26. So we got 2 9s and an 8. Because Len, just driving me crazy. Can't be nice on most memorable year. But yeah, that puts them, second to the leaderboard. Derek and Shauna did a jazz routine to honor the year that 2005, I think, the year that he left the NBA in order to take care for his daughter, who actually had a rare form of eye cancer at just 10 months old, and him and his wife had to make the decision to go through an eye surgery, and thankfully she's recovered and she's grown strong. And y'all, him and his daughter were crying after the dance, and I loved it. Oh my goodness. They got a 23 out of 30. Oh my goodness. It was just great. Now, Jordan and Lindsay. Jordan, this makes me love you more. Oh my goodness. He did the year he was adopted. Y'all, his story. Oh my god, it got me crying. It got the tears. Oh my god, he did the year he got adopted by his grandparents because his mom was a teenager when he had him, and she couldn't take care of him, so his grandparents adopted him, became official that year. And y'all, it was beautiful. Him and his bear, he had me crying. It makes me love him more. Can I marry him? For real. They got the first the first round of 10s per season, but they got a 29 out of 30. Len, I really wanted you to give that 10, but whew, man, oh my god, I got emotional. Okay, so Sasha and Gleb did a foxtrot the year she got engaged, and it was also the year that Pretty Little Liars ended. We got a 24 out of 30. Yeah, it was maybe, I mean, you kind of expected her to do the year that Pretty Little Liars ended, but we didn't know, you know, how it was like after. You know, we hear a lot of actors, you know, after they leave like a long-term show or like movie franchise, how like it becomes difficult and to be kind of typecasted, and that's what she went through. Plus with her weight, it kind of like kept her like from getting like jobs that she wanted to go for. So Vanessa and Matt got back together this week. Thank God they settled that mess, and they did a Rumba to 2017. And y'all, Vanessa had me crying. Their baby was 2 months premature, and oh my goodness, they just got me crying the whole time. It was beautiful. They got an 8 out of 8, which deserved 9. They deserve 9. Goodness. Man, okay. Drew and Emma did 2007. For the year he first got Property Brothers with his twin brother, and they get a jive, and the twin came in too. I can't remember his name, but he came too. It was great. They got a 24 out of 30, which I believe is 9, and then you can see the best for last. Victoria and Val did a foxtrot the year she learned to walk again. Oh, this still gets to me. And it was beautiful. They got straight 9s, but I wish there was a 10 in there, but it was beautiful. My goodness. Okay, so elimination. Nick and Peta and Derek and Shauna were at the bottom of the leaderboard and in Jeopardy, and the ones that got sent home was Derek and Shauna. And you know, I was kind of expecting Nick and Peta. So, you know, yeah, I mean, it sucks when people leave. I hated that they did it this week. I'm mad they didn't do it last week with Guilty Pleasures. And I know I didn't record one last week. I'm sorry, y'all. I had too much stuff to do to record. Plus, I went on fall break. But I will be keeping up with my recaps. So, next week is Disney night, and best believe I'm going to be recording on that. If y'all want to see my other recaps of TV shows, I have my playlist set up already, so you can go ahead and check that out. Anyway, this is your girl. Peace out. More love and subscribe.